when it comes to Sumi, what are the differences between, say, Omasako and Kaneko? I mean, wow, that's just like two polar opposite ends of the spectrum there. Uh, yeah, so you've got Sumi behavior for a start. This is more of a lineage one. What I've known of Kaneko Shiros is the type of Sumi. So with Omasako ones, you might have seen a lot of these pictures. They have them on their own website. These radical transformations in fish that have almost pure white to an absolute worldie in 3 or 4 years. That is not typical of Kaneko Shiro. Sorry, what I found over the years of having them, and did have quite a lot, is that the Sumi that sort of sits under the skin, acts like it's coming up, or you think it's going to come up, never really does. The best way to pick them is with the Sumi pattern there when they're younger, because they're probably not going to change all that much, just stay stable. They didn't have bad Sumi quality, but certainly not at the level of Omasako. Like I say, you are at polar opposite ends of the scale there. Omasako Sumi is the best in the world. There's absolutely no doubt. Like I say, most other Shirotsu lineages out there have Omasako blood in them. He's just obviously getting variations from the different breeders because they're mixed with something else. So Kaneko introduced an Omasako male many years ago. That was a pivotal moment in his Shirotsu breeding. I was actually out in Japan working at the time, and the first spawning was in the mud pond. And yeah, he had rocked the boat. So they always used to be quite stable in regards to secondary or Benny coming up on his Shiros. And the introduction of the Omasako blood threw that out completely. He reckoned 80% of that first spawning was just no good. So yeah, but obviously then they worked to refine that and bring that back out. But yeah, most things, NND's Shirotsu line, especially the new DK, is based on an Omasako female. Just most ones out there, other than off the top of my head, the Kobayashi White Tiger Shirotsu, that is, I think still now, although I was working on a project with him where I had some Omasako fish, and I don't know whether any actually really ever got used. But again, he was looking to rectify some issues he was unhappy with in his shows by introducing Omasako blood. So yeah, there we go. Polar opposites with them two. But yeah, Omasako, I mean, for Shiro's, absolutely top draw.